maybe the monster,
Yeah, go ahead.
maybe the monster truck. It
Mhm,
was like passing by,
mhm.
and like the children were coming back from school with like the school bus.
Okay.
Okay, and then like the guy, he was watching something on his phone while he was driving,
All
so
right.
he didn't look on the road, and the school bus was like going to a person's house.
Oh,
That so
gotcha.
the monster truck went in the like a wrong direction.
Oh,
So like in a place where you're supposed to go forward, he went backwards,
okay.
and then he hit
Okay.
the
You mean
train.
on a different lane
He
or
hit the
in the wrong
bus.
lane? Yeah, okay.
He hit the bus, and like
Okay. And the kids almost got hit.
yeah, and the
Almost
kids
got
like
killed.
maybe like they got like a few minor pains, like
Ah, okay. So yeah,
their eyes like that. So
gotcha. Okay. So it's basically about the driver, the monster truck driver didn't pay attention. He was driving recklessly, right? And
yeah, and he went into the
um,
wrong direction.
yeah, I just didn't pay attention. Okay. But for the rest of the guys, please turn on your cameras as well. Um, Ahmad, Yusuf, who else? Yes, Daniel, everybody, please just turn on your cameras. Okay. So you can begin first with when did it happen? Okay. Like you can say last week, or last Tuesday. Last Tuesday. Now try to begin by answering the five W's, right? What should we start with? Suggest something.
When
Mhm. Monster truck
Mr.
driver.
Riders? No.
No, just think with me. I'll send you this after we're done. You don't need to copy it for now. Just pay attention and just think of good ideas to write about with me, okay? So, a monster truck driver, what did he do? Almost hit 20 school students on the uh, or in the school zone, in the private school zone. Okay, so we began first with what happened, right? And when did it happen? The when and the what. And we said also who, because it's the monster truck driver and the 20 school students, right? Let's say now, or talk about how did it happen. Okay, and yeah,
Maybe
just add more
the
detail.
The
maybe
driver
the
wasn't concentrating in his road.
and
Okay,
maybe he
so
was going to put gasoline in his
oh no,
truck.
but Ahmed, now you're mentioning details, right? Just save those details to write about them in the first
The
paragraph.
body.
Yes, in the first paragraph, first body paragraph, I mean, after the read
Mister,
paragraph.
my name is Mohammed, but I came with Ahmed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So maybe you're using
No,
your oh, okay. So you're Muhammad. I'm sorry. Okay.
yes, my dad is Ahmed.
Okay, gotcha. So we can talk about how did it affect people after mentioning
Yes.
or answering as many of the five W's. Now try to just mention how did it affect people. Okay, we can just
Yes.
say affecting or traumatizing, right? This event made many of the students and the teachers upset, as they couldn't interfere to fix or to save the students. Okay. So let's say this event made many parents and teachers upset as they couldn't interfere to save the students. And let's say now about the school administration themselves, they are working on fixing this problem, right? The school principal is deciding on new measures, safety measures.
Isn't the lead supposed to be like two or three sentences?
Those are like so far 4 sentences. Let's see, 1, 2. Actually, there's 3. Yeah. Deciding on new safety measures to prevent this from happening again. To prevent this from happening again. Okay, as you can see in the lead paragraph, I have mentioned what exactly happened, but in brief, I didn't give any detail yet. So don't say that he was reckless, he was on the phone, he was like watching something on the phone, he was talking to somebody. No, nothing like that. Or about the school bus. Or you can mention any of the details later. When you are, of course, I know that you don't read newspapers. I used to, okay. When I had a magazine, I specifically read magazines. Like I stopped now, but anyways, when anybody has like anything like a magazine or a newspaper, there is a lot of articles, like a lot of them. So you don't know which one is like relatable and important for you to read. So you'll just scroll through the stuff or just browse through the pages until you find something attractive that will probably appeal to you. So I will just read the first paragraph. If it's interesting, I will keep on reading, right? So I want
Grab the reader's attention.
exactly. You have to grab the reader's attention. But how? In the newspaper report, you just mention all of the facts that happened in brief, in like a very short summary,
Without more details.
without any details. Okay, just add the
Any
details
detail?
there. Okay, in the body paragraphs. Don't
Miss-
forget to
Mister-
add the subheadings. Yeah,
Mister,
Yeah.
The school principal is deciding on new safety measures to prevent this from happening again. It should be in the tail.
yes, but we didn't mention the details. What are the safety measures? Right?
Yes.
You'll just talk about them, but you just introduced what's happening, right? Then you'll
Yeah.
mention all of the specific details later. Right. We should now move on to the other type, which is biography and autobiography. Okay. What's the difference? Okay, let's begin with the biography. It tells about
someone's life.
someone's life. So let's write this. Tells about
Your life.
And the autobiography, you are talking about yourself. Or myself.
exactly. So what are the main features of biography? Of course, it will use past tense, right?
Third person.
Third person.
I think we can use present tense.
If they're still
you can use present tense
If they arrive.
in the autobiography mode. Okay, I'll tell you how. Type. What else? Formal or informal language?
formal.
Formal.
Because you're talking about somebody else, right?
Yes.
Formal language.
Any
Should
writing
you
will be
provide facts
formal.
or opinions?
Any writing will be formal language except the diary.
Facts.
Yes,
Okay.
basically right. But also, what about the review and the report? It's not
And the
gonna be-
letter.
Yeah, it's not gonna be formal. Type. We mentioned here that we will also use what did I just ask you about, guys? Yeah, facts or opinions?
Facts.
Facts, basically, yeah. Try to not give a lot of opinions here. Just add your opinions in an autobiography if you're about to write one. Yeah, that's it. Okay, just use the third person past tense, facts, formal language, you're good to go. Just mention stuff that happened to this person. Nobody will know if it's real or not, so you can invent stuff. Nobody will question you because you will probably be asked to write about. Like the question will be in checkpoint like this: write a biography
Tom.
about somebody you know.
Listen, if I wrote about like Cristiano Ronaldo
No,
and you check it for me in the checkpoint,
no, please don't. Okay, no
Why?
Messi, no Cristiano Ronaldo. Please don't.
why?
Just please don't. Okay.
Can I write about Thomas Edison?
Mister,
Yeah, you can write about a scientist. Please don't write about football players.
Mister,
Yeah.
can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Mister, if I know like Cristiano Ronaldo, like
Please
from
don't
heart,
write
and
about
I wrote
Cristiano
it like
Ronaldo.
3
Okay.
times before.
Yes.
I wrote it like 4 times before, and I got it, and I got into them a good mark. So if I entered and wrote it, it would be a total win for me.
Can you learn another biography about your father, uncle, grandpa?
Can I
mother,
write about
anybody?
Naguib Mahfouz?
If
I
you know
wrote
about him,
before
yeah,
about
go
Bill
ahead.
Gates, but I forgot.
Okay,
it.
just write about anybody. Don't write about a footballer. It will. I think instantly the teacher who is like correcting it. You just need to, when we write a biography, guys, we need to write about somebody of essence, like a person with purpose, like a person that people will actually need to like read about his life to get inspiration.
Yeah,
Need
Mister,
to
if
write.
I read about Cristiano Ronaldo, the biography purpose is to entertain.
Thank you. Okay, moving on. Autobiographies will be about your life yourself. Okay, so okay, you can write about your life. You can
First
invent
person.
stuff, no, because nobody knows. Like, who cares? Nobody knows. But keep it to the extent that you know that you are a student. So don't say that I'm a famous scientist or like whatever. So maybe you can talk about how you are a sportsman and you play for a club and you have achievements. You can talk about this. That can pass. Okay. So in autobiography, we write from the first person point of view. We can use present and past tense.
Can you write like slowly?
Okay. What else? Yes. You have a question? Is that Layla or who?
Yes, this is like.
Yes, Layla. You're muted, by the way.
In the biography,
Mhm.
what if I write about myself but using the third person?
Yeah, nobody would know.
Okay.
Yeah. The beauty of this is just they will tell you to write about a successful person that you know. Okay. Write about a person that you know well. Write about
I
your
can
role
impress.
model. So
I can
nobody
impress.
knows, right? So you can definitely
ask
write about yourself
how?
and it will
I
pass.
am successful.
How,
Okay.
yeah, Mister? How?
Who cares? Anyway.
I'm a sports guy, not a learning guy.
Anyway, type in the autobiography, you'll write from the first or the past tense. I mean, the first person point of view, present or past tense, because you will use the present tense for the things that you are doing now, currently doing. Past tense for things you have done before. You will use informal language here.
Okay.
Okay, what else do you think? Of course, you will add opinions, not facts. Like a lot of facts, but a lot of opinions as well.
If I, Mister, can an autobiography come to me in the checkpoint writing?
If I were to choose, yeah, why not? Anyways, guys,
I haven't ever keep.
you will have to add opinions and some facts, yeah, to make it work too.
Mostly facts and less opinions.
Okay, of course, if you're talking about yourself, you can create the facts, so they're opinions anyway.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Oh,
nobody
yeah.
would know. Okay,
Not the
but
richest man.
what else? What else?
like
Right person.
Mister, so with
Oh,
your
yeah.
opinion,
Wait a sec. Just something that is very important.
Time connect.
You guys would, yes, the connectives. You'll need to write a lot of connectives.
okay,
A
can
lot.
I ask
Okay.
something?
Yeah, Mister, I know.
Just a sec. And one more thing, which is
I
going
know
to
what's
be
in. I know what's in your mind, there, Mister.
okay. You also
Oh,
will
you
need to
are
write
not about read.
specific places. Write about specific people and places. Okay. Specific people. Like write the names of people and places.
Okay.
Alrighty. We'll read a sample now. Ali, just wait because we'll read the sample now together. Okay, put this
About
in.
biography or autobiography?
About a biography and no, because autobiography is simple. You just write about yourself. You can write like the biography that we'll read together, but just write it about yourself. Like, let me
My name
find
is
it
you.
here. No, it's not
Mister,
gonna work this
could
way.
I fake my name? Could I fake my name in the autobiography?
Why?
Yeah, write my name is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Can you please not?
Okay.
Don't know why Cristiano Ronaldo يعني
Just write about somebody else, okay?
the best thing in your life. I don't know why.
I
Okay,
didn't ask.
thousands of students
I
are
didn't ask
taking
for you.
thousands of students are taking this test, okay? Checkpoint test. I bet like half of them are gonna write about Cristiano Ronaldo, so just be special, write about somebody else.
Messi.
Mister,
Yeah,
because Mister,
yeah.
everybody likes Ronaldo because Ronaldo's the
It's better than
A
you.
teacher is going to be correcting your paper. Do you really want him to be correcting a paper about Cristiano Ronaldo?
No.
yes.
Thank you. That's my point.
I want him to correct about Cristiano Ronaldo so he can know he's the GOAT.
Okay.
No, Messi is the GOAT.
Ronaldo's the herdsman.
Anyway, okay. We're not discussing now, but we're reading a sample. So wait, it's just being shared. So yeah, here. There we go. You can still see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, it's about this guy called Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is the champion golfer. He's probably the most popular person who plays golf. Okay.
Where is the sample?
The what?
The
The
sample
sample
does not
is
show your phone.
Okay, just a sec, guys. Yeah. Who's asking a question again?
Mister, will you read it for us or will we see the sample?
I will read for you now.
Okay.
Type. So okay, we've got the title. The title is gonna be the same person himself you're writing about. So if it's gonna be an autobiography, you write your full name, okay, as a title.
It's
Wait,
Sam
it should be capitalized. Don't forget about this too. Tiger Woods or whoever you're writing about. Practice, practice, practice. That's how Tiger Woods became a champion golfer. He started.
You are going to read it for us.
Yeah, I'm
No?
gonna read it real quick now. Okay.
Will you write a biography?
Yeah, you will. You will. About somebody else. He started playing golf when he was very young, and by the time he was 6 years old, he was an amazing golfer. His father, Earl, was his coach. Tiger Woods was born in 1975 when Tiger was just a baby. His dad made a driving range in his garage with a carpet and net. Tiger would sit in his high chair, and watch his dad practice. When he was 9 months old, his dad sawed off a golf club, so he made like a small, like kind of like racket or like the golf club for him to play with. So as you can see, we started first with his early life, right, with his childhood, and then we'll move on to his early career, like when he started playing golf. Okay.
Sir, biographies have subheadings, right?
The biography
Yes, sir.
should have, yes, it should have subheadings. So thank you for
You
adding
didn't
that.
write that.
Yeah, thank you for no, that's a sample that I found on the internet, but it lacks the
How?
subheadings only. But you will, it's okay because maybe it's not for checkpoint. So, but in checkpoint,
How?
you must
How we use subheadings in the biography?
how okay.
Easy.
Let's try to add it now. Okay, I will do that with you now.
Can I say
Okay,
something?
like for example, just a sec.
Can I
Nope.
say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
You write about what would happen next in his life.
Exactly. Thank you. You just write about what you're gonna mention, like here early life.
His personal life.
Early, yeah, yeah, okay, or personal life. Okay,
Mister,
childhood.
I just summed up a whole life experience of saying stuff in 8 words.
Yeah,
Like what
childhood,
would happen in his life.
early life, childhood, or
Yes, I summed that all
family.
up
You
in
can,
in 8 words.
yeah, family, whatever. Okay, right. I'm gonna send you this sample. You will read it for like reference, but just know that it lacks the subheadings. That's it. It's very good. It's a
But
it's
does it lack
it's gonna be like
subheading?
a resource for you guys to write one like it. Probably you're gonna write another one like it about somebody else. So if I just take out the name Tiger Woods and add the name of like any person, any other person, okay? Let's say Muhammad Ged.
Maybe I
Okay.
took out Tiger
Okay,
Woods and I
Muhammad
put
Ged.
a
So I'll write
Cristiano
Muhammad
Ronaldo.
Ged as a title. No, please don't. Practice, practice, practice.
Yeah.
That's how Muhammad Gad became a champion swimmer.
Mister, I am a champion in tennis and swimming.
No, awesome. What a
Come
coincidence.
on, I am the champion of swimming here.
Oh,
Stop
okay.
talking.
I am the
Oh, so we've got
21st
some
in the whole
athletes here.
entire country.
That's interesting.
Stop
Okay,
talking.
so
Opinions.
guys,
Mister,
we are
that's
now
opinion.
going to move on
Stop talking,
to
my
another
brother.
genre
Stop
of writing, which is going to be. So we discussed the biography and the autobiography. Just before we move on, let's just add this here for the biography. It will contain subheading, right? Subheadings.
Mister,
Just a sec. Subheadings, and of course, the heading will be the name of the person you're talking about. Name of person as heading. Yeah. Any questions so far?
Yes, sir, mister.
Yeah, go ahead.
You written the autobiography in formal language.
The biography, formal language, autobiography. If you write about yourself, you'll write in an informal. Yeah, yeah. It's your life. You're writing about your own life.
Your life.
Mister, you wrote something in the biography. What was it?
Yeah, in the biography, I added subheadings and the name of person as a heading.
That's formal language.
Okay. Right. Now we move on to recount, and recounts, guys, is just about when we
It's
mention.
so easy. I love recounts.
Yeah, if you just
Explain.
retell
Me.
something that happened
You
before.
just retell in 4 paragraphs and you're
Okay,
done.
Ali, let me just explain for everybody first, and then I'll ask you questions. So just
Okay.
Can I say
just
please?
wait, buddy. Yeah. Okay. So recount again is basically sharing your experience, right? About a recent trip or a visit to a museum, a restaurant, anywhere that you can write about. Okay. So it
Zoo.
caters, yeah, it just cares more about your feelings. Okay, just discuss more about your feelings and how you felt while doing these specific things, while visiting these places. You'll have to mention things and specific names and places of streets.
To describe
and,
more.
Yeah, to describe more, of course, use descriptive language. Just share information about how did you feel while doing all of these things. Okay. Like the main features of this will be
And to describe all of the
write.
events.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll first start with the formal language. You'll have to use formal. Or but here it's optional, okay? Formal or informal. I'll tell you how. You'll definitely have to use the past tense in most of it because you're talking about somewhere that you have visited before. You're mentioning your visit that you have done before, right? Also use the the first person.
اسكندرية maybe.
Yeah, maybe first person point of view. You're going to also add a lot of opinions, obviously. Okay, you'll have to
Mr.
mention.
Obvious.
Just a sec before I forget. You'll have to use a lot of connectives in this one because you're retelling a story basically. So add the use of connectives here. What are connectives again, guys? Connectives are any conjunctions, any linking words like fanboys or subordinating conjunctions. These are considered connectives, as well as the conjunctive adverbs like however, therefore, moreover. We'll study those in more
Okay.
details later. Okay. Type. And yeah, what else?
Mr. Do you know I saw a wobble?
So what?
I saw a wobble. That's a connectives.
Descriptive language. Yeah, that's gotta be it. You just mention your recent visit. For example, let's write about a museum. Okay. You can talk about your recent visit to a museum and how you felt when you just entered it. Like, what was the first sight? What have you seen there? Then describe your day, the whole day. How has it passed? What did you do there? Like, beginning with, wait just a sec. Yeah, let's now go ahead and write it here. Okay, for recounts, you can use a title that will attract readers to actually read this recount. Maybe talk about how memorable of a day it was. Okay, memorable day. In or at the History Museum. Okay. As an introduction here of this recount, of course, the recount doesn't need to contain subheadings. You're just retelling the story again with no subheadings. Okay. So you can talk first about why was it a memorable day and how did it begin? So yeah, by the way, you'll write from the first person point of view. So include yourself in this visit. Our school had a recent field trip to the History Museum. In Cairo. See, I used specific names, right, of places. The History Museum in Cairo, which was
Exquisite.
yeah, which was an amazing opportunity.
Mr. You can say an exquisite opportunity.
Yeah, which was an amazing opportunity to learn about Egypt's ancient history. So see how I added more information here by the use of relative pronouns, guys. The relative pronouns are who, which, that, where, and when, and whose. So you can use those to add more details or extra details with the use of the comma, of course, okay, after a comma. So you are actually encouraged to add more information to describe everything about this visit. You can say, oh yeah, to a history geek like me, I couldn't, or I was very excited.
Mr.
Yeah, to grasp. Yes, go ahead. All
But
the
you wrote to grasp, not to grab.
to what?
To grasp in the writing. You wrote to grasp, not to
Yeah.
grab.
Okay, grasp means to get. Okay, to grasp is like to understand. Okay, you can
Yes.
grasp information, not grab. Grab is something physical, like I can grab my phone, like hold it, right? Grasp is something that is not concrete. Something is abstract. All the information I could from it. Right. This could be a good introduction for this recount. It tells where was it, when did it happen. We said recent. Okay, you can actually be more specific. A recent field trip. مثلا you can say last Wednesday.
Sure.
You can be more specific, and definitely I encourage you to be as specific as you can be.
Will we take the review right now?
The review, yeah, just briefly after this. It will be very similar anyway.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
For like this, like the recount,
Yes, honey. Huh?
like what is like the definition or like the purpose?
Okay, the purpose for a recount is to retell a story or like a recent experience you had. You're basically retelling an experience or sharing the experience with others. So as you will recommend it for them later at the end of your recount or not recommend it. It's basically like a review. It's a kind of review, by the way. So review writing is like a part of the recount. They're like
A review
quite
is
like each other.
easier than a recount.
The review is like because you're talking about yourself more, but in I mean the recount, you're talking about how you felt more, but in the review, you talk about the thing itself, its features, the advantages and the disadvantages. For
Like
example,
the recommendation or dismissal?
yeah. So that's in the recount,
It's
by the way.
Mr.
In
Like
the
its
review,
strengths and weaknesses.
let me just tell you this. In the review, you guys will tell, for example, about a restaurant or about somewhere that you have visited, and how was it? Like share like a fact sheet. Okay, share all of the good things and all of the bad things. So it was expensive, but yet fancy.
Yeah.
The food tasted good, but it took longer to prepare.
Okay.
You will talk about all of the advantages and disadvantages, and at the end you will recommend it or not recommend it.
Okay.
Okay, Yusuf, do you still have a question?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Again, what does grasp mean? Sorry.
Yeah, grasp is to get, to like understand, collect ideas or information.
We
To understand.
Yeah, understand information. Basically, with something that is abstract, not concrete.
Okay.
Yeah. Mohammed Gad?
I forgot what I was going to say.
Good. That's the best question I want to hear from students. Okay. So basically, guys, we're nearly done now because the review will basically be similar to this. You just need to focus more on the thing itself that you are reviewing. Let me tell you here quickly before we leave what are
Mr. I
the features
remembered.
of the review. Yeah.
Do I have in the review? Do I have to write the disadvantages?
Yeah, definitely, of course.
Not
like
it
what if
does
there
not
are no
have.
disadvantages?
I will send you guys samples for each of those types of writing. Okay. If you have the book one, which is this one, okay, it's in this book. So if
No,
you
it
have book
didn't
one,
come yet.
no problem. I will send it to you either way. I'll ask Mr. Han to send them to you anyway. Type for review. You will basically write exactly the same things here again, like for formal or informal language, but here more formal. Okay. You will use the past tense most of the time. You're going to use the first person because it's your own review about what you have seen. First person. Also use your opinions. Definitely, you're sharing your opinions. You will need to use specific information and names on places. Specific names and places.
Mister, the review is about a film review or what review?
It could be about a book review, movie review, or about
A game review.
a place.
And
But
place.
most of the time, it's gonna be about a place. Okay.
A place review.
You have visited a new Italian restaurant that just opened in your area, and then you're writing a review about it. Okay, how it was like clean, expensive, etc., etc., etc. You will need to use a lot of connectives and connectives. And yeah, that's it. Just don't forget to recommend or not recommend it at the end of your review.
Recommendation or dismissal.
Yeah. Recommend or not. Okay. Right. These are all of the features of the review. Guys, you will be asked to write about 4 pieces of writing about what we have covered today.
Is it every time 4, 4, 4, 4?
No. Just for those first 2 sessions. After that, they're gonna be like
1 or 2?
8 or
okay, it's not gonna be more than 4, I promise.
8 or 9.
It will not be more than 4, but it's gonna be based on the session because not all sessions are gonna be similar to each other. So yeah, in some sessions you'll write 4 definitely. In some sessions you'll just write 2. Okay.
Okay.
You killed me with the 4 last time, Mister.
Let's say because we'll have classwork, we'll have homework, past papers, whatever writing that you'll have. So for the ones that we'll cover here together, you'll just have to finish. But the others in homework, you'll just have to write it from scratch, right from the beginning. Right. This is gonna be very exciting, guys. We'll answer a lot of past papers. In the
Is
following,
answering a lot
few
of past papers supposed to be fun?
It's gonna prepare you.
Actually, it is.
No.
Actually, it is.
No, it's gonna really prepare you for the
I
test.
love
Way
to answer
over.
past papers because they are so easy.
Yeah, you will be way over prepared for the exam because you'll answer a lot of papers. We'll start first with easier ones and we'll progress with time. Of course, the timing will be a major
13 minutes.
like element here. We of course need to work on improving the timing for answering questions. Okay, guys?
25.
So we'll have to leave now because the meeting will end.
Mister,
I have a question.
Bye.
I'll see
Can
you
I say-
again on
Mister, can I say
Tuesday.
something?